Good morning, kiddos. Today we are talking about 2.3a, sketching postulates and diagrams. I wanted to try something new today because we have 7 postulates to go through, and I want to go through the notes with you. Okay, remember that a postulate is a rule in geometry that is accepted without any proof. Okay, so let's jump right into this. First, we have the 2-point postulate. And the 2-point postulate says that through any 2 points, there exists only one line, okay? So if we have 2 points, I'm just going to label them A and B, we have one line that goes between them, okay? So this goes from having points to getting a line, okay? So it goes points to line. The second one is called the line-point postulate. And the line-point postulate that says if you have a line, it contains at least 2 points, okay? So if you have some line, you know there's going to be at least 2 points on it. Again, I'm going to label those A and B. So this one, even though it kind of looks the exact same as the first one, you're going from having a line to getting the points, okay? The line intersection postulate says that if 2 lines intersect, then their intersection is in exactly 1 point, okay? So if we have 2 lines that intersect, just cross paths here, then their intersection is just at 1 point, which I'm going to label A, okay? So we go from 2 lines intersecting to having 1 point. Okay, so it kind of looks like the first one, but instead of having 1 line going to 2 points, this time we're having 2 lines and 1 point, okay? The 3-point postulate says that if you have any 3 non-collinear points, then there exists exactly 1 plane, okay? So if you have any 3 points, I'm just going to pick A, B, and C, and they're non-collinear, which means they're not all on the same line, then there exists a plane, that parallelogram that we were talking about a couple chapters ago, that hold all 3 of these points. Okay, so it goes from points to plane. Okay? The plane point postulate says that if you have a plane, then you must have at least 3 non-collinear points, okay? So if you have a plane, then it must hold at least 3 non-collinear points. I'm going to label those A, B, and C again, okay? So this one goes from having a plane to getting your points. Okay, I'm going to scoot this up. Okay. So we have the plane line postulate. The plane line postulate says that if 2 points are on a plane, then the line containing them is in the plane, okay? So we know that we have a plane, and we know that there's going to be 2 points in the plane. I'm just going to pick A and B. Kind of like the very first one that we talked about. If we have 2 points, then we're going to have a line that goes in between them. And in this case, since it's on the plane, the line is also going to be on the plane, okay? So in this case, we have a plane and points, and we're going to a line, okay? And the last one, I'm going to scoot this up again. The plane intersection postulate says that if 2 planes intersect, then their intersection is a line, okay? So let me draw what 2 planes intersecting is going to look like, okay? So we're going to have a vertical plane, and we're going to have a horizontal plane. Okay. Okay, and it's saying that this intersection where these two planes intersect, it's going to be a line. Okay, so we have one plane that's laying flat and one plane that's standing straight up, and where they intersect, it's going to be a line. Okay, so in this one we have planes and we are getting a line. Okay, quick peek at all of the postulates that we've done today. And let's go on to the examples. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. The first one says that if we have two lines that are intersecting, then we have two lines that are intersecting with a point in the middle. Okay, so let's see where on the last page where we have lines and we're getting a point. Okay, lines to point. We have two intersecting lines and we have one point. This is the line intersection postulate. Okay, so I'm going to write down right here the line intersection postulate. Okay, the next one shows two planes intersecting. And if we have two planes intersecting, then we have two planes intersecting, but now there's like a little line right here. It's kind of hard to see on the piece of paper. So where do we have planes and get a line? Okay, that's going to be our last one here, the plane intersection postulate. So I'm going to write down plane intersection postulate. Okay, this next group here, it's asking us to find examples of these postulates in this drawing right here. Okay, so the first one is the plane point postulate. Okay, so let's go back and look what that is. Okay, the plane point postulate says that if you have a plane, then it contains at least three non-collinear points. My apologies. So we have a plane already and we're looking for points. So we're going to write down 3 points that are in the plane, okay? So Q doesn't have a dot by it, so that's not a point. P doesn't have a dot by it, so that's not a point. N is lowercase, so that's not a point. And M is lowercase, so that's not a point. So our only 3 points are B, A, and C. So I'm going to write B, A, and C. All right. The plane line postulate. So let's go look what that is. Okay, the plane line postulate says that if 2 points lie on a plane, then the line containing them lies on a plane. Okay, so we have a plane, we have points, and we're looking for a line. Okay, so out of the points that we just named, we're looking for a line that connects at least 2 of them. Okay, and we can see right here that this line on this plane contains point B and point A. Okay, so I'm going to label it line BA. So we have the 2 points and a line over top with 2 arrows because lines go on forever in both directions. Okay, C, the 2-point postulate. Let's look what that is. The 2-point postulate says through any 2 points, there exists only one line. Okay, so we start with points and we're looking for a line. So let's go back and let's look for a line with 2 points on it. And again, we see the line with points B and A on it. So we're looking for line BA. And again, just 2 letters and then a line over top with 2 arrows because it goes on forever in both directions. The line point postulate, okay? The line point postulate right here says that if you have a line, it contains 2 points. So we already have a line and we're looking for the points on it, okay? So let's write down the points on a line. Okay, and the only line that has points on it is this line here. So we are looking for points A and points B. And the last one, the line intersection postulate, says that if we have 2 lines, they intersect at 1 point. So right here, we have this line M and this line BA, and they intersect at point